The two victims who were stabbed at an RV park in Sheridan are expected to make a full recovery. We first brought you the story last week. Well, today, Fox 12's Spencer Schott spoke with one of those stabbing victims. He joins us now live with the latest. Spencer, how is she feeling?
Well, Nora, she's still sore, but is taking her recovery one day at a time. Shelby Lorem and her husband, Sebastian, were the two folks who were stabbed last week at their RV park. Now, Shelby didn't want to show her face on camera because she's still processing everything that's going on and is not sure what is going to happen next. She was stabbed once in the stomach, and her husband was stabbed at least 5 times in his stomach, back, and hands, and is still recovering and had another surgery this morning.
Me and my family were actually sitting on our patio, and we were all just outside having fun and, just hanging out, joking around.
It was a typical Monday evening at the Valley's Edge RV park just outside Sheridan until
a man walked over and he approached my stepson, and he said, "There's a man over here with a hunting knife and he's threatening to kill me."
Shelby Lohman and her husband Sebastian tried to get the man with the knife to calm down and get the rest of their family to safety, but things quickly escalated.
I'm that person that stays outside and makes sure everybody gets to safety, and that was my downfall because I didn't know he was behind me, and when I turned around, he got me. My husband tried to come back out, and he had seen me get stabbed. He tried to come back out and get me, and the guy went at him again and stabbed him in the back 2 more times.
Hiding out in their RV, Shelby and her husband were not sure the attack was over when police arrived.
I was inside holding my own wound and trying to get my husband to stay with me and not pass out and just concentrate on my words. And I heard the gunshots go off, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to get so much worse. Like, if he comes back here, we're done, because we can't get out of this trailer. There's no way.
But a paramedic came and found them, letting them know the attacker was shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy. With only 1 stab wound, Shelby was taken to a hospital in McMinnville, but her husband was transported to Salem Health because his wounds were more extensive.
He got stabbed 5 times. They're saying 7 because they're counting his hands, but there's so many wounds on his hands that you would never really be able to count them all.
On Monday, doctors were able to take out Sebastian's breathing tube and operate on his hands. While he continues to be hospitalized, Shelby has been driving back and forth between Salem and Sheridan. How do you feel about going home?
I've been home. I don't like being by myself. When, I enjoy my evenings out on the patio, I still try to do that because that's my quiet time. That's my time for prayer. I'm not leaving my home. I mean, in that manner, he wins. If he were to push me out of my home and make me feel that uncomfortable, he wins, and I refuse. I absolutely refuse to let this man win.
While she doesn't want to leave, walking around the park where she and her husband were attacked is still hard.
I'm constantly looking over my shoulder. I'm constantly looking around the park. I don't let my children walk by themselves. I absolutely refuse.
Now, it will take a while for Shelby and her family to feel safe again at their home. There is still some good news in this story. This afternoon, after our interview with Shelby, she said she was actually able to hear her husband's voice for the first time in about a week. He got out of surgery, and the doctors took the breathing tube out of his throat. He has a long road of recovery ahead of him, but she is super excited to see the progress that he has already made. If you want to help support Shelby and her family, we have a link to their GoFundMe page under this story at the Fox 12 app. Reporting live in Salem, Spencer Schott, Fox 12 Oregon.